Welcome everybody. I'm just gonna paste this, oh yeah, and pin it and no, pin. Yes, good job. No. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but alright, it will do. Welcome. Papa. Okay. So, hi everyone. Welcome to this live. We have stars. Alright, it's a full moon tomorrow, and no, you will not have a request to join my live video, Dad. Alright, so as you know, I've done a beautiful retreat last week. 8 days ago, I did my first virtual retreat, and I offered many different things, which were like meditations, reiki classes, teachings, all around a chakra that was just here, the Zeal chakra. And you can go and take that workshop again on my website. You can do that workshop. It was beautiful. It helped a lot of people, and I'm still seeing the results right now, and it's unfolding, so that's really cool. And I wanted to give you a taste of the new one, the new retreat that is on May 22nd. So I'm working this time with the thymus chakra, just here. The thymus gland is just underneath the breastbone. And welcome everyone. So I'm just working on this chakra. So it will include a book, it will include so many different things. And I wanted to talk about a little bit about what it is. Yesterday, we talked about purpose, right? So yesterday I asked you a few questions in my stories. Some people believe that we are just here to live life and we don't have a purpose, which I totally respect. But I can't live like that. I believe we have a purpose. We came here for something, whether it's to help others, to have an impact on others or this planet, or our own consciousness, our own karma, our own dharma. So I believe we have a purpose. I believe my purpose is to take risks and to do new things and to be brave into those things, and also to share what I find when I take those risks, which is why I moved countries and I do a lot of different things, and I'm always kind of surprised at what I end up doing. But yeah, what is your purpose? Do you want to share about it? Do you have an idea? Because I asked a few of you, and a lot of you said no, which I also respect. It's so difficult to find what is your purpose, right? That's why I talked about the idea that it's an exercise, it's an action. Like, your purpose is not to save the tigers in Southeast Asia, which is what I believed I was supposed to do when I was 14. When I was 14, I really believed that my whole life was to save lynxes and tigers. And I totally respect my inner child who considered those things. And maybe I'll end up doing that in a few years. I would love that. That would be lovely. But yeah, most of my idea of purpose is because I've worked with human design and gene keys so much, it really has dumbed down the idea of purpose being a very specific thing and made me understand that it's an action. It's kind of like you have an essence within an algorithm, let's say, where whenever there's something that happens, it goes through your algorithm, through your theorem of being you, and then there's a result that comes out of it, right? And that's how I believe what purpose is. So, hi, welcome, Chloe. So yeah, I believe purpose is a theorem. It's a mathematical equation. Instead of saying algorithm, I should say equation. Like, this is what it is. You come next to me, I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to try to see where you have been hiding yourself and how you can take a risk and discover something new about yourself. Right? So do you know about your purpose? Do you want to share about it? So when I inquired about this specific chakra, I did not expect that it was going to be about purpose. To be honest, this chakra, the thymus chakra, is also called the higher heart. So I really believed it had to be about loving others, just like being a Mother Teresa kind of figure where you end up loving others. And I was like, yeah, this is what I'm going to write about then. And I just went into the Akashic records and I channeled, and they were like, higher heart is about loving others through being yourself, loving yourself so much that you understand who you are, you become your essence, and then everyone that sees you and meets you is touched by your own equation, your own essence, your purpose. Right? I was like, oh my god, this is so good, so cool, thank you. Thank you so much. Like, we actually are here to do things, to be bigger versions of whatever we think we were. And that is also connected with what you did when you were a kid. I love that. That's so good. So, what I want to share. Why do I have a blank? Why do I have a blank? Why do I have a blank? Yes, sorry. When I do Reiki, when we talk about Reiki, we always talk about 7 chakras, right? So we have the root, we have the sacral, we have the solar, we have the heart, we have the throat, third eye, and crown. And no one talks about the other chakras. There's other chakras in our body. And I feel, right? So I'm feeling in my body and I'm like, wait, there's a chakra here. There's a chakra here. There's a chakra here. Like, I'm seeing, sensing a lot of different chakras and no one's talking about it. There's nothing online. There's little things, little scraps. There's no books. There's nothing. And I am a researcher. I take risks. So that's what I did. And I created this big pact, this big thing where there's a book right now. It's 60 pages long. I'm not done. So, hey, the book is in the retreat. It's accompanying the retreat where I'm going to teach you how to channel. Which will help you with, really understanding your essence and your purpose and communicating with, your guides, your other dimensions, your highest self. So it's all about connecting with something that is more than the individual chakras. We're going into the transpersonal chakras. That's the ones we don't talk about because it's the individualism kind of phase of this construct of time where we're all having Instagrams and like finally liking ourselves and building our persona. But I'm interested in what we can bring to the community, to the collective, what we can do. And that's the beauty of it. Whenever you want to give something, you're also going to receive and have a human experience. And that's the most beautiful thing, to be into action and then receive things. So that's what I talk about in my retreat. I've linked it down below if you actually want to, come on, to register. It's in 2 weeks, so you can register and start to consider what your purpose is and connect with yourself, right? Do you want to talk about it more? I've done my spiel, but if you want to share any kind of thing, I would love to just witness what you think your purpose is, what you feel, what you know your purpose is. I mentioned it yesterday in the stories, but now that I'm really connected with who I am and doing my purpose, I'm having fun. Like, I'm having a really good human experience. Life is a game in the end, and I really like the game. It's not easy every day, but it's also very joyful every day. I'm being in my essence, which means I'm being myself. So things are going very quickly, life happens very quickly when you are being yourself and you're not constricting by adopting other personas and creating other things that are not related to your own energy. So, yeah, that's just what I wanted to share. Thank you so much for joining us. Joining me. Have a wonderful evening, and yeah, consider this retreat. I would love to teach you and to introduce you to your thymus chakra, which is why I lost my voice so many times in this live. Take care of yourself. The link is down below, and I'll be announcing my retreat right now. I'm gonna make a post, and even if you don't consider this retreat, which is totally okay, maybe share it on your social media, share the word. That would be lovely to just take my post and share it. And yeah, I need your help for everyone to find this work and to find their own connection with their guides and channel. So yeah, if you're not interested in any of my things, but you still want to support me, which would be good, you can just repost any of my tweets or any of my post our stories, and that would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Take care.